Welcome 1000 PS fans to a new episode of K.OTs Kustoms. We are here at the Wheels&Waves Festival in France and I feel so small. I always knew that mine is too short, man. It's just too small. Can you tell us your names, please?
I'm Stefan Hurdle.
Yeah.
Andy James.
And as we can hear, you're from the US.
That is right.
Thousands of miles away. Where are you from exactly?
We're from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. And you shipped the bikes. You brought the bikes with you.
Yeah, all the way.
All right. I can see that this is a V-twin, I think, from Italy. Where did you get it, and who did the customizing?
We found this, the donor bike was found in another city in Texas, in Houston, in very bad shape. It was a Ducati 900 Super Sport, and we have a shop in Austin called Revival Cycles, and we build custom bikes.
Man, you're famous. I think I had some. I already had some custom bikes of you on our website, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You have to check it out. So, do you own this, or do you ride it, or?
This one is actually a customer's bike. That one is as well.
Okay.
So most of our bikes are actually built specifically for a customer.
We're gonna talk about this later. Tell us more about your shop, your garage. When did you start it? Is it just you two, or?
Revival started in 2011, and at this point I think there's about 14 people that work with us. Andy and I work together really closely. Andy handles a lot of the sheet metal forming and the welding. I do more of the engineering and the machining, and so we work together to build these bikes to get them exactly the way we want.
Yeah. And when did you start to grow your beard?
I think mine is about a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is since October 2014, but I had it, cut a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, trim.
I think mine's about 3 years from my beard.
Yeah. Great, man. It's a lot easier to ride bikes like this in the US than it is in Europe, unfortunately. So I think most of the bikes you can see here, you just can ride. I mean, it's not allowed, you know. Do you have any restrictions at all in the US?
Not really. Especially not in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Europe, even the mirrors have to be a minimum size and everything you transform, you have to get some kind of an allowance, to have it.
Yeah.
So you are free to go. You can everything you imagine. You can actually build.
Yeah, very nearly. We do have regulations. They don't enforce them that strictly, and so most of the time we just build what we want, and then if someone gives us a problem, we ask forgiveness.
And what kind of customers do you have? Do they all look like you, or is someone coming in with a tie? Where you wouldn't expect someone to want a bike like this?
Sometimes our customers they're different depending on the bike, and that's one of the things we do is try and tailor the bike to the specific customer, their taste, their likes, their style.
Yeah. And are there some, wishes that you don't, that you just say, no, that's not our style, that's not our thing?
Most of our clients, we talk to them and we find out what they like, and then we'll ask them for creative license and just say, you need to trust us.
Okay, yeah.
You're going to love it when it's done, and we'll take some input and try and use everything they have to say. But sometimes there are certain things where it's just like, no, that's not going to work on this bike. But usually it does.
And a lot of them are coming to us because they know our style and they are aware of us already. So
how is motorcycle riding, the motorcycle business in general in the US? Is it, still some kind of crisis like in Europe? Or is all this customizing old school thing really popular now?
Right now, the motorcycle scene in America is great. It's been kind of in like the Harley choppers for a long time, and now there's a big movement towards cafe racers, and I think that's great. We're seeing a lot of different bikes. It's not all just on one platform. Lots of different engines, lots of different styles, and I like the diversity that we've got.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot more younger people in the States now that are interested in bikes where that hasn't been the case before. A lot of older people interested in only Harleys and cruisers and that sort of thing. And I think there's a lot of younger people now that are interested in vintage bikes and cafe bikes, which is nice to see.
I hope it's coming back. because young people need a rebellion. And when your father is riding a motorcycle, what are you doing? So this is kind of, misfit and all that stuff. Just a few words on the festival. Is it your first time? And how do you like it?
This is our first time to Wheels and Waves, and this festival is amazing. The Punk's Peak race yesterday was awesome, and there are just so many people and so many cool bikes, and the riding here is fantastic. Love it.
It's such a beautiful setting. The people are very friendly. It's just it's nice to be here.
Yeah, I love it too. I mean, 48 hours, and I hope I survive the next 24. Maybe I get a tattoo, my first one.
Yeah.
So thanks very much. Have a lot of fun, and now we're gonna talk about a second bike.
Awesome. Thank you.